Today we're on gate 43 in the Ajna Mind or Awareness Center. In the Ajna Center, which is also known as the Mind, and it is an awareness center. Now the gate 43 goes from the bottom of that little triangle down to gate 23 in the throat center. And gate 43 is known as the gate of breakthrough or insights, and it's taking that, so you'll start to see how these channels operate. So we're going from the head center, and gate 61 comes down to 24, and then that information comes down to the 23 to be processed out the throat center. Anyway, back to the point. The awareness center is where our mental anxieties come in the Ajna. So in the spleen we've got the survival fears and anxieties. In the Ajna or the mind center we've got the mental fears and anxieties, and in the solar plexus, the emotional center, we've got the nervousness and fears and anxieties that come from that nervous energy. So there's the three different awareness centers that we've been going over in this series, and gate 43 is in the Ajna center, and it's the gate of breakthroughs or insights. Now with this gate, the fear is being misunderstood or being rejected because of the information that you're processing. It comes from an inner knowing. So it's not something that is logical or not something that's abstract. It's something that you know that you know that you know, and it's figuring out how to share that with the world when it comes down through that 23 in the throat center. Now the channel 2343 is known as the genius to freak channel, because if you are sharing that inner knowing, that wisdom, that aha with the right audience, you're going to be seen as the genius. And if you're sharing it with the incorrect audience, they may look at you as a freak. So that's where that comes from. So you have these inner breakthroughs or inner knowings or aha moments from the information that you know, and you're able to, your energy is processing that to express that in a way. And this is where your strategy and your authority comes in, because when you're following that strategy and authority, so if you're a manifester, you're following your strategy to inform. If you're a generator, you're following your strategy of waiting to respond. If you are a manifesting generator, also waiting to respond or informing. If you're a projector, you're waiting for the invitation and the recognition. And if you're a reflector, you're sampling that energy and seeing what's happening there for you. And then you take this information and you share it when it's correct according to your strategy and authority. And that way you're in the flow, you're in the slipstream, making it easier and frictionless for that energy to express. The other thing I want to share about gate 43, it is known as a gate of deafness. So it can be perceived as hard to teach these people anything, because they need to learn for themselves so that they have that inner knowing that they're able to express. And so have a look at your chart. If you've got that 43, does that ring true for you? Are you more interested in your own inner workings than other people's ideas or other people's information? You'd rather learn for yourself. And yeah, experiment with that. Again, I want to mention that I'm sharing these in isolation so that we get a taste of what the energy is, but it's always going to be operating as part of the wholeness of your chart, part of how your whole configuration works. But when we've got awareness in the individual pieces, then we can bring that together as part of the wholeness. So that's a little bit of gate 43 for today. So enjoy that information, experiment with it. Let me know your thoughts or your questions in the comments. As always, if you want to go deeper, you can book a reading, you can purchase a personalised report, or if you want to do your own DIY experimenting, I've created the human design experiment planners for each energy type, and I will pop the links below. You have a wonderful day, and I will see you